May all beings everywhere receive the benefits of this practice through our bodies and minds. We'll start with Surya Namaskar. Make sure you breathe as much as you can through your nose, slow and deep. Pay attention to the breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down, bend your knees, head down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward, and then step back to plank and lower knees, chest, chin to the floor. Now Cobra, hips down, chest up, chin up, look up. Downward facing dog, press back, keep your knees bent. Lift your tailbone more. Relax your neck, feel the whole spine lengthening. Spread your fingers wide, even spread your toes. Remember how the pathways go from the deep organs, deep unconscious, all the way to the most conscious parts, fingers, toes, face, eyes. Breathe deeply. Now exhale, look forward. Inhale, step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, reach back, look back. Exhale, fold again. All the way down. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra, arch your back, squeeze your butt. Downward. Stay here. Establish a rhythm in the breath, inhaling all the way. The breath fills the whole body with energy. And then exhale all the way, release all the air. Feel how the diaphragm moves upward towards the heart when you exhale. Relax any tension deep inside the chest or abdomen. Now look forward, exhale. Inhale, step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, reach back, look back. One more fold, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Cobra, squeeze your back. Downward. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the way. Inhale. Exhale, look forward, squeeze pelvic floor. And then inhale, lightly hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Then release your hands down, just stand. Now bring your feet together. Raise your arms, palms together, interlace your fingers, Kali Mudra. Squeeze your arms and legs together. Drop the tailbone down, abdomen in, chest open. Reach up tall and start bending to the right. Expand your breath into the whole left side. From your foot all the way up to your face. Maybe move your hips more to the left and keep reaching through your index fingers like you're pulling the body longer. Whole left side, feel the energy there. Come down a little bit more. And then squeeze in to come up. Squeeze your arms and legs together more. Get a little bit taller, reach up and start bending to the left. Keep your chest open, abdomen in. Feel the whole right side opening from your foot all the way up to your face. Expand the breath there into the right side. Maybe move your hips more to the right as you keep reaching longer through your index fingers. Feel the energy there on the right side moving. Come down more. And then squeeze in to come up. Now the front body, seal your palms together and straighten your arms. Squeeze your arms into your ears. Also squeeze your legs together. If you can, bring your feet together. Squeeze your butt, contract your thighs upward. Legs very strong. And then push your chest up. Keep squeezing your legs and butt. Chin up, eyes back, chest up. Now hips forward. Reach back with your index fingers, maybe just a little bit to start with. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt, push your chest up. Feel the whole front body opening from the tops of your feet all the way up the front of your hips, abdomen, chest, throat, face. Keep reaching for your index fingers and don't hold your breath. Front body is a stomach pathway. Lift your chest. And then come up, hinge forward at your hips. Come down with a flat back, so go slowly. You can keep your arms by your ears and really lengthen your spine. Then bend your knees, fold your body in half. Put your abdomen on your thighs, shoulders on your knees. You can reach around and grab your elbows or hold your heels. And then bring your chin towards your chest. So the back of the neck is long. See if you can put your face in between your shins. And then lengthen your tailbone, or just sense the tailbone there, the base of the spine. Lengthen it or even lift it towards the ceiling as you stretch the crown of your head towards the floor. So you're moving the two ends of the spine, tailbone up, head down, stretch the spine and spinal cord longer. And then last of all, spread your sit bones apart, press your feet down, lift your seat a little higher. Maybe straighten your legs. And then reach your arms by your ears, come all the way up to the top. Step your feet hip width apart, open your arms wide for the long stretch. We'll do the arm pathways now. These are fascial stretches, so they're a little bit different. You can feel a tingling or nerve stretch here. Reach through your thumbs. Try to feel the stretch in your thumbs. Relax your shoulders all the way down and breathe all the way up to your collarbones, throat chakra. The lung relates to the throat chakra, to sadness and letting go and purification. Take another breath here. And then release your left hand down. Turn your right palm down and reach through the index finger. Straight across. And then turn your face to the left. See if you can get your chin right over the left shoulder and then bring it down a little bit, but don't lean over. Just don't twist your chest. Just reach straight across from your right index finger through the biceps, deltoid, throat, face to the left nostril. Keep breathing still into the top of the chest. And release. Slowly go to the other side. Left arm out, palm down, reach through the index finger. And then turn your face to the right. See if you can get your chin a little bit closer to your right shoulder without twisting your chest or leaning over. You keep reaching out through your index finger. Feel that line of tension emerging from the index finger all the way across to the right nostril. We create the pathways when we stretch into these positions. We're stretching the connective tissue, creating a line of tension, and the breath is what moves the energy through the pathway. Keep breathing, in this case, to the throat chakra, top of the lungs. Large intestine and lung are paired together. Yang and yin. Slowly release. Now the pericardium stretch. Press out through the center of your palms like this. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed all the way down. Widen your chest and pull your fingers back towards your face. So you might feel a stretch in the palm. In the forearm, maybe all the way up into your chest. Imagine that you're pressing out from inside your chest, not just your shoulders, from the sides of the heart itself. That's what the pericardium is, around the heart, constricting or protecting the heart. Now breathe, expanding all around the heart. And as you exhale, exhale all the way and feel the upward movement of the exhale. The heart moves up when you exhale. This relates to the heart chakra and joy, love, connection. Now release. Triple heater stretch. Your palms face forward for this one. You're going to circle your shoulders up and then pull them down your back. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Reach down through your ring fingers. Chest is up, chin down. Feel the stretch on the back of your neck. And then bring your chin down towards your left armpit. Reach more through your right ring finger, pulling that shoulder blade down your back. And then just keep breathing all around the heart. Notice any tension you feel there. This pathway goes from the right ring finger up across the top of the right shoulder, side of the neck, into the ear or around the ear. And it has to do with our defense energy. Now go to the other side. Slowly bring your chin towards the right armpit. Keep it down a little bit and reach down through your left ring finger. Try to feel that same stretch or maybe something different from your left ring finger across the top of the left shoulder, side of the neck, and around the ear. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling all the way. And then if you like, you can make some full circles. Just move slowly and keep reaching your shoulder blades down your back. Okay, and then the last one will be heart and small intestine combined. So you can reach out like this, palms facing forward, extend through your little fingers more. So the heart pathway starts inside the heart, deep in the center of the chest. You can sense something there, maybe the heartbeat. And then it emerges in the deepest part of the armpits. See if you can deepen your armpits. And it goes into the little fingers. Now turn your left thumb down, internally rotate your whole shoulder, and then reach your left hand way up your back. And then stretch your right arm straight up. Point the right elbow forward, maybe hold the strap there. And then connect your hands. You can imagine or grab your shirt also. Try to get your elbow behind your head. And then if you get it behind your head, you can use your head to push your arm back. But let this be a heart opener. Concentrate in the heart. Sense something there, expanding. Opening the right armpit and the back of the left shoulder blade. Now one breath, fold forward, keep your hands connected, and then come up. Release, reach out again. This time turn your right thumb down, rotate your shoulder, reach up your back, left arm up, left elbow forward. See if you can connect your hands. Open the left armpit, heart pathway, right back of the shoulder blade, small intestine pathway. Try to get your elbow behind your head. And then you can maybe lean back a little bit, concentrate deep inside the heart. Inside the heart is the real self, the home or dwelling place of the self, Atman, Shen. Many different names. Wisdom and compassion are there. Now one breath, fold forward. And then come up. Release. Come back to the front of the mat. Reach your arms up. Sit down in a chair. Sit down and back. Navel to spine. Reach up. Feel the rib cage lifting as the seat moves down and back. And then fold. Head down. Inhale, lengthen spine, look forward, step back to plank, and then lower to chaturanga. Or you can go all the way to the floor, whatever you prefer. Upward facing dog. Take a minute here. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt. So your knees should be off the floor by squeezing your legs. And then try to pull your hips more forward, shoulders down and back, chest up, chin up. Feel the whole front body opening from your eyes all the way down to your toes. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Keep your back leg strong, hips forward, fingers and toes alive. Now open warrior two. Open your hips all the way wide. Sink down, drop the tailbone, shoulders wide. Turn your face to the right. So this is like the large intestine stretch. If you reach back through your left index, chin towards your right shoulder, but don't twist your chest. Keep breathing. Now reverse, reach back. Keep your right knee bent. Stretch from your right hip through your fingertips. Feel the whole side. Relax your neck and breathe all the way in, all the way out. Now come up, face forward with your hips and chest. Interlace your fingers. Push your chest up, look up. Humble warrior, go down. You don't stop at your knees, slide all the way down, even just 1 inch below your knee. But if you can, bend your knee. Get your head to the floor or all the way to your big toe. Keep pressing your feet down, but try to sink deeper with each exhale. Release. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Hips forward, back leg strong. Reach up. Fingers and toes are alive, conscious. Fingers, toes, and eyes. Now open warrior two. Hips are wide, sink down, drop the tailbone, reach out straight across. You might reach more through your right index finger to access large intestine. Bring your chin towards your left shoulder. Keep breathing, same breathing. Now reverse, reach back. Keep your left knee bent. Feel the connection from the left hip all the way through the rib cage to your fingertips. Relax your neck and breathe. The exhale is important. Now come up, face forward with your hips. Interlace your fingers behind you. Push your chest up. Look up. Humble warrior. Go all the way down. Don't rest on your knee. Sink deeper with each exhale. Reach your arms back also. Now release. Plank. Stay in plank. Go in your left hand. Side plank. You can stack your legs, body in a straight line, or put your right foot behind you and then push your hips up. Point your left toes all the way down to the floor. And as your hips go up, arch your whole spine. Look back. Maybe raise your right knee. Hold your knee. Hold your big toe or your heel. Steady the breath. Now return plank. Go to the other side. Same thing. Left hand side plank or Shavasana variation. So you have to push your right toes all the way to the floor, even the big toe. And then arch your entire spine, head back. And then you can maybe raise your left knee, big toe, hold your heel, and eventually your right leg will straighten all the way. Just breathe normal. Good. Now return to plank. Chaturanga. Upward, downward. Now go upside down. Any inversion you like, something you can hold still. Headstand, forearm stand, handstand. As soon as you go upside down, observe the breath. Notice how the breath changes. Try to slow it down. Then fix the gaze either on one external point, like a speck of dust, or you can close your eyes and concentrate internal, sixth chakra. Slowly release. Return to downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Warrior two, pericardium stretch. Press out through your palms. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Sink down. Open the sides of the heart. Lift the pelvic floor. Ardha Chandrasana. When your right foot come up, you can put fingertips, palm, and then press your right big toe to bring your left hip on top of the right. Try to stack your hips so everything is facing the side. Then maybe you can grab your foot and kick like bow. Expand the breath into the whole body. Now keep your leg up. Twist open to the right. Open your chest all the way to the right side. Maybe grab your foot here. And then kick. If you have your foot, it's like bow. Arch your back. Now hands down, standing split. Walk your hands in a little bit. And then try to straighten. Even if your leg doesn't go that high, try to straighten your left leg all the way. Point your toes, squeeze your knee straight, squeeze your butt. And then, if you can, push your leg up. Head down. Head towards your right foot. Push your left foot towards the ceiling. Squeeze. And then land in a high lunge. Squeeze your left leg, left butt working hard. Reach your arms up, Kali Mudra. Reach up, chest up, look up, maybe reach back. Go back on the strength of your left leg. Keep breathing. Now hands down, by your front foot, pyramid fold. Step your left foot forward a few inches and turn it flat. And then face your hips forward. Level your hips. Press through your big toes. And then extend forward. The alignment is really important here. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Your legs strong. So your right knee could be bent or straight. If it's straight, contract your thigh. Now hold behind your left knee or anywhere on your leg. Next part, spinal rounding. Navel in, chin to chest. Bring your forehead up to your knee. Squeeze the abdomen in. Contract all your throat muscles. Breathe into your back. Now release. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Left foot, warrior one. Now warrior two. Again, press through your palms. Relax your shoulders down to widen your chest even more. But then expand your breath around the heart. Sink deeper, lift the pelvic floor. Ardha Chandrasana on your left foot. Press your left big toe into the floor to bring the right hip on top of the left. Stack your hips. You can reach up or grab your right foot. Kick. Half bow. Keep expanding your breath to every cell. Now keep your leg up high and twist open to the left. Try to get your whole chest to face the left side. Maybe grab your foot here, kick. Arch your back and breathe. Now standing split. Bring your hands down, bring them closer to your left foot, and then work to straighten. Completely straighten your right leg. Point your toes. Squeeze your right butt muscle to send your foot higher. Head towards your left foot. Right foot towards the ceiling. Lengthen. Push your foot up. Squeeze. And then land in a high lunge. Keep squeezing your back leg. Right butt muscle. Reach out. Kali Mudra. Palms together. Push your chest up. Chin up. Look back. Reach back. Keep breathing, keep squeezing your back leg. Now, hands down, pyramid. Okay, step your right foot forward just a little bit, turn it flat. Look at your hips, make sure they're facing forward and level. Press your big toes into the floor and extend forward. So your thighs are rotating inward slightly here. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Legs are strong. And then reach for your back leg. Now, spinal rounding. Navel to spine, chin to chest. Slide your forehead up to your knee, rounding your back. Contract the abdomen, squeeze your throat, breathe into your back. Release. Plank, stay in plank. Now on your right hand, side plank again. Do the variations you know. I'll show you some. You can do lotus. This is bound lotus. You push your hips up, arch your back. You can do bow. You can just grab your foot, or full bow, maybe. And then you pull your foot to your head. Or you can go into wheel. And then you just push you can step your feet in a little bit, push your hips up. And as you reach back with your left fingers, look at them. Don't look that way. Look back. Then you just turn your hands. Don't hold your breath. Now return and go to the other side. Left hand. I'll show you the variations from this side. So you can do lotus, maybe bound lotus. Or you can do bow like this, or turn your foot to your head, or just wheel. Step your feet in, push your hips higher, reach back. Maybe you just get to here, but if you can get to here, look back. Just don't hold your breath. If you hold your breath, then the mind starts to panic and the muscles contract. They slowly return. The plank chaturanga. Upward, downward. Now go upside down again. You can do forearm stand. You can use the wall and stay there longer. Hold the pose. In forearm stand, make sure your elbows are not too wide. They should just be shoulder width. And then you can practice kicking up. Split your legs. Once you get there, stay still. Regulate the breath. Fix your gaze. Control the eyes, the eye movement. To control the mind. Release. Side angle. Take a longer step. Step your right foot forward. And then you want to have your right thigh parallel to the floor. So not like this. Parallel to the floor, knee at a right angle. Elbow can be here or slide down to the inside of your foot. Shoulder and knee come together. Reach your arms apart, or you can swing your arm down and reach over your ear, palm facing the floor. So it's not like this. You want the armpit to rotate towards the floor, but the palm faces the floor. Squeeze your right shoulder and knee together, tuck your right butt under, navel to spine. You can stay right here, or Vishutrasana. For that pose, put your knee on the back of your shoulder. Spread your right fingers wide, and then just lean back. Push your right hand down, so you put all the weight in your right hand. And then you can hold your foot with your left hand. You really have to push your right hand down hard. Don't sag down. And maybe last, You can pull your arm over your head, navel to spine. Good. Now, warrior two. Straighten your right leg and go to the other side. Point your left toes to the back. Make sure your feet are still wide apart. Like this. You can get your hand to the floor, shoulder and knee together. Tuck your left butt under. Reach your arms straight across. Or reach over your ear, palm facing the floor. Navel to spine. See, right side of the body in a straight line. Or Vishwamitrasana. Now, knee on the back of the shoulder. Left fingers spread very wide apart. That's your balance. And then lean back. Push your left hand down. You can hold your foot. You can do it without. That requires more leg strength. Navel to spine. Push your left hand down. Warrior two. Now come up. Revolving side angle. So rotate your right toes to the front, but also your hips face the front. Keep your left heel down, bend your right knee. Now reach your left arm up. Abdomen in, twist all the way across. So eventually you'll get your shoulder and knee together. And then you have to pull everything across. Push your left heel into the floor. Extend through the crown of your head. If you have your shoulder down to your knee, you can bring this hand down. The fingertips down, or maybe your palm. And then this arm goes over your ear, like this. Works like that. Or stay here. Don't round your chest. Open your chest. Twist especially your solar plexus, but you twist your whole body from your left heel. Push it down through the crown of your head. Breathe. Now slowly unwind, come up, and go to the other side. Point your left toes to the back. Face your hips to the back. Keep your right heel down, bend your left knee. And then reach up, lengthen abdomen in. Try to get your right shoulder all the way to your left knee. Maybe it's just your elbow. See, now there's space here. But eventually there's no space there. Push your right heel down to the floor. Twist. Maybe this hand will go to the floor. And then reach over your ear. You really twist through the solar plexus right here. Pull the rib cage across. Breathe. Now unwind, come up, and face the side. And so you have your feet wide apart. Toes point straight ahead. Hands on your hips. We'll lean back first. You can squeeze your butt, push your chest up, chin up. Maybe that's it. Just look at the ceiling. Or maybe you can go back and do a back bend. Arch your back. Don't hold your breath. Now lift your chest, come up. Keep your back arching and fold forward. See, spread your sit bones apart and lift your tailbone. arching your back, dive forward, head towards the floor, or maybe your forehead towards the floor. So if your head automatically touches the floor, bring your feet a little bit closer. So your head is an inch off the floor, and then pull your head towards the floor. You can keep your knees bent and work on lengthening your tailbone. If your legs are straight, contract your thighs upward and pull your head towards the floor. And then close your eyes. Keep your legs working, your sit bones spreading apart, tailbone lifting. See inside. Bring your awareness to the tailbone. Sense something there in the tip end of the spine. Just notice if you hold any tension. And notice the right side of the tailbone. There's a direct relationship of the tailbone, pelvic floor to the feet and to the spine. Now notice the left side of the tailbone. Notice the right sit bone and the left sit bone. Now bring your hands in front, lengthen your spine, look forward, and walk your feet a little bit wider apart just for 1 minute. You can bring your elbows down. Make sure your legs, feet, legs, hips are a straight line across. If you can, go all the way down. Or you can also do frog, and then you bend your knees. For frog, you still want to have your knees and hips straight across. You don't want to be like this and not like this, straight across. And then you can lower down gradually. Close your eyes and concentrate in the center of the body. You can concentrate first on the whole right side. Sense the whole right side of the body. All your awareness there. And then sense the whole left side of the body. Bring all your awareness to the left side. And then sense where they come together in the center. A very thin line running from the pelvic floor to the top of the head. Sense the energy there. Now release and return to downward facing dog. Immediately go upside down again. One more time. You can do, again, headstand, forearm stand, handstand. If you know how to do lotus, do lotus. And then concentrate one point. Slow down, quiet the breath. Now release downward. Bring your left foot forward and your right knee down, Kapyasana. Point your right toes to the back, especially reach back through your right big toe and then squeeze your right butt muscle or push your, just activate your back leg, squeeze the muscles there. And then come up. You can have your hands here or here, but keep your left knee bent. and lift from below the navel. You can lift the small intestine from below the navel, sliding the whole digestive tract up. Lift your chest, chin, look up, look back, turn your eyes back. Keep breathing, keep squeezing your back leg. If you like, touch your fingers to the floor and then sense the whole right side of the body from your right eye down your face and throat, chest, abdomen, front of the right hip, thigh, shin, into your toes. Now lift your chest, come up, bend your right knee, stretch your thighs. You can pull the heel towards your butt. Make sure your hips face forward. Don't twist to the right with your hips. You can just stretch your heel towards your butt or rotate your palm and then press your toes towards your ribs. Don't lean forward, lean back. Sometimes you can put your toes under your ribs. Concentrate on whatever you feel. Try to gradually relax the many layers of the thigh muscle. What can you let go of there? Now release. Okay, squeeze your back leg. Squeeze your right butt especially. Reach your arms up or do any variation you know. This is a good one. Kali Mudra. Palms are together, arms together. Look, open your armpits. That's the heart meridian. As you open your armpits, you can use your shoulder blades to lift the heart from behind. And then feel your heart stretching open a little bit. The organ itself. Feel the lungs stretching. Breathe. Maybe bend your back knee. Okay, release. Lift your chest, come up. Now for the twist, you should step your right knee forward a little bit. And then reach your right arm up. Bring your right shoulder down on your left knee. Once again, see, some people do it like this. There's a space. See if you can lean forward, then there's no space there. And then you can open your arms wide. You should turn your face up also. Don't round forward. Open your chest. Where you can bind under your thigh. Breathe. And bend your back knee. Release. Now lizard. You put your right elbow and then your left. And then let your head go down. If you're flexible, slide your right knee back a lot. Then you can put your left shoulder under your knee and bring your arms out. And then your forehead will go on the floor. Or maybe your chest, chin, shoulders down. Keep pressing your left foot into the floor. Try to relax everything else. Exhale to sink deeper. Now release, step back. Chaturanga. Upward, downward. Right foot forward, Kapyasana. Left knee down, left toes back, especially reach back through your big toe. Squeeze your left butt, whole left leg, and then start to come up. Maybe hands on your hips. Bend your right knee, so don't be like this, all the way, hips this way. And then lift your organs up. Lift your chest, lift your chin, look back with your eyes, maybe touch the floor. Feel the whole left side. From your left eye down your face and throat, chest, abdomen, front of the left hip, thigh, shin, into your toes. Lift your chest, come up. Now bend your left knee. Don't twist to the left. Face your hips forward. And then pull your heel to your butt or toes to your ribs. Lean back. Maybe you can hook your toes there. Most knee problems come from the quadriceps, really. Either an imbalance or tension in it. So this is just concentrate on what you feel here. Try to relax it layer by layer. Breathe into it. Now release. Re-strengthen your back leg. Squeeze the whole thing. Palms together or whatever you did before. If you're doing this, open your armpits. And then use your shoulder blades to lift your heart from behind as you reach back. Feel the heart and lungs inside the rib cage, stretching. Breathe. Release, come up. Now for the twist. Bring your left knee forward a little bit, 2 inches. Reach your left arm up. And then bring your left shoulder all the way to your right knee. Lean forward so there's no space there. Twist your rib cage, and then your chest will be open. Arms open wide. Turn your face up. So you twist the whole spine, or you can bind under. Keep twisting, keep breathing. You can also grab your back foot. Now release. Lizard. Left elbow. Then the right. Head hanging down. Maybe you're going to slide the left knee way back and then bring your arms out to the side. So your right shoulder will go under the right knee. And then just keep sinking down. Try to let go of something else with each exhale, but do keep pressing your right foot into the floor. Relax everything else. Now release, step back, chaturanga. Upward, downward. Now left foot forward, starting the same Kapyasana. We're moving into Hanumanasana. So you can inch your left foot forward, but don't lean forward. And this is not what you want to do. Bend your left knee, lean back, and then push the heel. You squeeze your right butt, point your right toes, but flex your left foot. And then little by little, you will go down, and then you can push your heel forward. So use your leg strength to safely open the joint. If possible, raise your arms. Or you can twist to the left and grab your back foot. You can bring your foot to your head. Now pigeon, bend your left knee and set up to fold forward just for a short time, just for 1 minute. So you can have your heel close in under the opposite hip, or you can have your shin parallel to the front of the mat. That's even better. And then go straight down. You might have to keep your left hand out here to balance as you go down. If you're very flexible, go over to the right. As soon as you go down, close your eyes. Observe the inner body. Observe how the breath moves through the whole body. Inhaling to every cell and exhaling all the way. Release everything. Now release. Go back to downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Hanumanasana. Keep your right knee bent and can pick up your toes and push the heel forward. That activates the quadriceps. And then lean back with your chest. Squeeze your left butt and push your right heel. So your left toes can be pointed. Back leg straight. Front leg bent unless you're all the way down. Reach your arms up. Whatever you did before. Strength. This is named after Hanuman, the flying monkey king. So it's like you're running or flying, leaping through the air with a sense of devotion. Now bend your right knee. Fold forward, just like before. Maybe you're going to go straight out, or maybe you can go to the left. Wherever you go, close your eyes. Concentrate deep inside. Observe how the breath is moving through the whole body. We are not made of muscles and bones. That's one way of seeing. We are made of energy, constantly moving and changing. Now release. Return to downward facing dog. Now bring your left knee forward and then cross the right on top. We're going to Ukasana. So you want to have your knees one on top of the other. And you can have your feet close to your hips, or if you're more flexible, bring your feet out. But your knees should be stacked, one on top of the other, even if it's up here. Okay? Find what you're comfortable with. You can also sit on a block. So we're moving into some of the more traditional postures now. First, we're going to, with the right knee on top, we're going to lean to the right. Keep your left sit bone down and reach straight up with your left arm, lengthening whole side body. Start to go over to the right side. You can walk your right hand out. Keep your chest open. Don't round forward. Pull your left shoulder back and reach through your fingertips. Not like this. Like this. And breathe into the left side. Relax your neck little by little. Whenever possible, you can close your eyes and see inside the body. Inhale and exhale all the way. Now slowly come up and then reach your right arm up and bring your left arm up your back. Maybe hold a strap in your right hand and then drop your right hand down. See? This is the real Gomukhasana. Cow face. Again, try to get your elbow right behind your head. And then, so you should close your eyes once you get the posture. Tuck your chin a little bit so the base of the skull is open and the back of the neck is long. And then concentrate in the center of your head, right behind the tip of your nose, but in the center of the head. Concentrate in that space. Imagine there's a fluid there that's rolling down the back of the throat. And then we'll fold forward so you can keep your hands connected if you like, or release them and bring your hands forward. And just fold forward for a few breaths. You can hook your chin over your knee or put your forehead on your knee. And then come up, release. Now switch your legs. So now your left knee will be on top. Same idea. If you can, bring your feet out a little bit more. Maybe it's easier the second time. Do try to get the weight equal on both sit bones. And then left knee on top, we're going to bend to the left. So reach your right arm up. Keep your right sit bone down. Reach straight up, lengthening. And then lean to the left. Keep your right sit bone on the floor. And don't bend your elbow. Reach from your hip through your fingertips. Relax your neck and breathe. Pull your right shoulder back a little bit. Expand the breath into the right side. Now slowly come up. Raise your left arm. Bring your right arm up your back. Drop your left hand or strap down. And then try to get your elbow behind your head. Open the left armpit. Then close your eyes. Tuck your chin, open the base of the skull, back of the neck long. Concentrate in the center of your head, right behind the tip of the nose, over the top of the spine. Imagine a fluid there. Rolling down the back of the throat. Now fold forward. You might release your hands, that's fine. Try to relax. And then come up. Release. Bring your hands behind your hips, feet to the floor, counter pose, reverse table. Lift your hips way up and let your head go back. Just squeeze your butt, push your hips higher, chest open. Release. Now we'll do archer pose. This is in the Hatha Pradipika also. And you can bend your knees if you need to, but if you can, straight legs and hold your big toes, both big toes. And then just pull your right foot back. So maybe you just come to here, that's fine. But if you can, like an archer, like you're drawing a bow, try to bring your big toe right by your eye. With control, release. Other side, bring the left foot back, maybe just a little bit, that's fine. Or bring your toe by your eye. Slowly release. Now come into a squat, a wide squat position. So you can have your elbows between your knees. Extend the tailbone down and the crown of the head up. Breathe down into the hips. Notice the pelvic floor. And then bring your left shoulder and knee together. Keep them glued together. And then throw your left hand up your back. You might need a strap in your right hand. Reach around if you can, grab your fingers or a strap on your shirt. If you can, grab your wrists or your elbows if you have long arms. Now, so your left shoulder and knee are stuck together. And eventually straighten your right leg. Relax your neck. And then straighten your left. It's harder. Or you can stand up. Shift the weight into your right foot and come up with your left foot slowly. When you come up, maybe you can straighten your left leg. Nice. And then slowly release. You can also stand on your left leg. I think it's harder. Pick up your right foot. Release, squat. Right shoulder and knee together. Throw your right hand up your back. Left hand around or strap. Grab your hands, wrists, elbows, and then relax your neck. Straighten your left leg and then maybe your right. Or stand up. Shift the weight into your left foot. And then slowly come up. And maybe straighten your right leg. And then return. Maybe try to stand on your right foot. Now squatting. Now we'll do both sides. So if you have your shoulders between your knees, you can throw one hand and then the other hand. So then you have to turn one hand down. And then you can hook your fingers. You can also grab your shirt. You can use a strap back there. And then eventually, you can also stay like this and hold the back of your ankles and try to get your shoulders and knees together. If you can hold it. Then, is spinal rounding. Navel to spine, chin to chest. You will pull your head through. Eventually, you will straighten your legs all the way and pull your head through. Try that. It takes a lot of leg strength, burning your thighs. Now, if you have your hands behind your feet, like this, see fingertips touching the heels, shoulders between the knees. Look, my knees are close to my shoulders. Then you just sit down on your arm. Lean back, all the weight in your hands. You should always use your hands, have to be really strong in these arm balances. Spread your fingers. Press your fingertips. Your toes can come up. And then you can straighten your legs. You point your toes. Or you can cross your legs. And squeeze your arm. Stay there. Now, if you have your knees above your elbows, like this, close to your shoulders, go into Karmasana. In this one, you have to walk your hands to the back, palms down, and push your heels forward again. So your knees are close to or on the back of your shoulders. But if your knees are on your elbows, then do Tarasana, of the long diamond shape, soles of the feet together. But your feet are far away. Hold your feet and then reach your heart forward. Concentrate in both of those poses. Close your eyes. Extend the tailbone back. Concentrate root chakra. Sense something there. Now release. Come up. Put your hands behind you and lift your hips up. Head back. Squeeze your butt. Open your chest. Release. Now sit on your, in between your feet. You can sit on your heels if you can't sit in between your feet, but try. You can pull your calf muscles out to the side, rotate your thighs inward, toes pointing to the back. And then either stay there or come down to your elbows. Tuck your butt under. Don't try to arch your back. Tuck your butt under. Keep your knees close together and maybe you can lay all the way down. Your back is going to naturally arch a little bit here. But think of lengthening it. This is a different variation than you might have practiced in other systems. Keep bringing the knees back together. And if you want, you can do some abdominal massage. Go in a clockwise direction around the navel, or just press lightly into the navel and sense something there. You might feel a very strong pulse there. Try to breathe into it. Develop some awareness there behind the navel, on the front of the spine. And then release, come up. Mudra. Extend your right leg. Your left foot is back, and then you can put your right foot on the floor or in half lotus. So the foot goes deep in the abdomen. If possible, don't hurt your knees. Your knees can eventually come close together, but in the beginning, you can be like this. That's fine. Hinge forward at your hips. Turn to the right. Take your left hand outside the right knee. Fingers point to the left. Palm down. You put your palm all the way down. To lean forward. And then look at your right shoulder. Reach around and see if you can get your big toe. If you can get that, that's a bind. See the left palm down, right hand on the foot, or maybe use a strap there. Then you can really twist. Push your heart up. Chin level. Breathe. Release. Now switch. Right toes to the back. Left foot either here or half lotus. Okay, hinge forward at your hips. Turn to the left. Right hand under the left knee. Fingers to the right. Palm down. Turn. Look at your left shoulder. And then reach around while you're looking at your shoulder. Try to get your big toe. And then twist. Push your chest up. Chin level. Breathe. Release. Now sit on your heels. I'm going to do Shavasana. And this is with the tongue sticking out. So this stretches the muscles in the throat. You have to stick it all the way out. Try to touch your tongue to the bottom of your chin. That really stretches your throat. All these little muscles. The tongue is rooted in the hyoid. You can grab your tongue and pull it out. We'll do that with a full exhale, not just a little bit. Exhale all the way. until you run out of breath. That's how you do that. Fingers can be spread wide. Open your eyes wide and look at your nose. 3 times. Go ahead. And then observe. Close your eyes. See what happened inside. Now peacock. Put your elbows in your abdomen. You can do this with lotus, with bent knees. I'm going to show you with straight legs. So you have to find it first sitting up. Make sure you figure out how are you going to get your elbows around the navel. See, you have to round your back. And if you have chest, you have to scoop it up. Or some people push it down, whatever you like. Everybody's different. And then fingers point to the back. Unless you want to put them to the front, you can. But traditionally to the back, it's easier that way. Okay, and then head down. Feet, just walk your feet back. So you can stay like this. Get used to having the pressure in the abdomen. Contract your abdomen hard. And don't hold your breath. Next step, lift your head, look forward. Don't look at the floor. Look forward, way in front of you. Chin forward, heart forward. Bend your fingertips. Push your fingertips into the floor. And then don't kick up. Very slowly shift your weight forward. Contract your abdomen. Shift your weight forward, forward, forward. And then your feet will get lighter and lighter and eventually come up. You should do it 3 times a day. You can't do it after you eat. You have to do it, or you can eat something light, but it's better if you didn't eat. You can also bend your knees, and then it's much easier. Don't hold your breath. See how strong, how hard can you contract the abdomen? Flat and hard like rock. When you finish, sit on your heels. Observe the inner body. Now lay down on your abdomen. Bring your feet together. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your butt. Come up locust. Make your legs straight and together. So don't worry about how high up they go. Try to make your legs longer instead of higher. That will make them higher anyway. Heels pressing together, toes pointing, squeeze your butt, arch your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your heart. And then release. Keep your feet together, fingers behind or interlaced behind you. And then press the tops of your feet down for a Cobra Variation. Feet down, knees off the floor. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift only your chest this time. Keep your feet down. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Squeeze your legs together. Knees are off the floor. Feet are down. Now arch your back more. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your back muscles. Push your fists towards your heel. Chest up, chin up, look up. Slowly release, relax. Now bow. Bend your knees. Hold your feet from the outside, thumbs pointing down. And then kick back. Just kick back to lift your chest only. Easy. Concentrate center of chest. Breathe into the center of your chest. Pull your shoulders back. Now kick up. Lift your thighs. Arch your whole spine. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Reach up through your big toes. Chest up, chin up, look up. Now breathe all the way in. And then exhale all the way to go deeper. Release, relax. Let's do those three again. Bring your feet together. Interlace your fingers behind you. Point your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your butt. You can think of the kidney pathway if you know it. And then come up. Feel the energy in the soles of your feet. Heels pressing together. Feel the energy coming up the inner thighs through the pelvic floor. And then from the pubic bone up by the navel to the top of the chest, collarbone. Lengthen whole body. Slowly release, relax. Bring your hands under your shoulders for Cobra. Try to keep your feet together for this. They may come apart a little bit. Press the tops of your feet down and lift your knees off the floor. Feet down, knees up. Squeeze your butt. And then keep your elbows hugging in and bent. Lift your chin, chest, and come up. See, not like this. Don't do this. Hips down, elbows bent. Hug your elbows into your rib cage and then push your chest up. Pull your elbows towards your hips. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt. Feet down, knees up. Keep breathing. Slowly release. Relax. And then roll over so you're on your back. And we'll do bridge pose. Bring your feet in. Hold your ankles if you can, or palms down. Walk your shoulders under you and then push your hips up. Push your feet down, hips up, squeeze your butt. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Gradually. Hips higher. Begin to expand your chest towards your chin. Keep your chin lifted, especially if you have any neck problems. Maybe you can bring your hands to your lower back or even your fists. Push your fists in the kidneys for even more. Stay here. Close your eyes. Concentrate throat chakra, base of the throat. Keep expanding the top of the rib cage, chest towards your chin. Slowly release. Rolling down, sacrum last. Relax. Again, bridge. I'll show you couch also. Come up into bridge. And then bring your feet in a little bit. See, your toes are pointing forward. Heels together, or your toes point out to the side. Actually, so your feet are in a V shape. And your sacrum is sitting down on your heels. That's the first step. Then you bring your hands by your head and come onto the top of your head. At the same time, push your knees towards the floor. They might not go to the floor. That's okay. This is one stage. And stay like this. So the heels are pushing into the sacrum. If you're very flexible, you can tuck your chin and put your shoulders down, but don't do that unless your knees are down. Then you reach under your knees, hold your knees. It's just for fun. From here or from bridge, you can go into wheel. Go slowly. Take a few slow, deep breaths there. Inhale and exhale all the way. Release. Relax. Now, one more wheel. If you can do any back bend you like, this will be the last back bend. So do whatever you like, or I'll do wheel again. If you're working on wheel still, you can just come to the top of your head and stay there. Or press up and then push your chest through. You can raise one leg and then the other. Try to sense in wheel the armpits opening, the heart pathway. Feel the heart itself. That pathway goes from deep inside the chest, out the armpits and into the little fingers. And put the elbows down for Chakrasana. And then walk your feet in. Try to touch your heels. Release. Relax. Now shoulder stand. You can raise just your legs, but even better, get your hips up at least a little bit. So you can keep them low down. Doesn't put much strain on your neck if you have a neck problem, and you still will get the benefits. This is Viparita Karani, the navel above the head, where you can go all the way up into shoulder stand, hips over your shoulders. And you can do lotus. Wherever you end up, close your eyes. Regulate the breath. Let it become subtle and silent. And watch the space behind the forehead. See something there. Maybe see the moon, the bright full moon. Now plow or embryo, or bring your knees to your ears. Karnapidasana. Keep your eyes closed, concentrate deep inside. You can feel the point in the spine right behind the navel or behind the heart. Keep watching inside. Now bring your hands behind you. Slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Once your hips come down, you can go into fish if you like. Push your elbows down, lift your chest, chin back, open your throat. Can come onto the top of your head if you like. Now lift your chest, tuck your chin, and lay down. Relax. Sense the inner body. And then roll to one side and come up to a seated position. Matsyasana, twisting to the right. Cross your right foot over the left knee, right knee up. And then keep your right sit bone down, hug your knee. Remember, you can also put your elbow outside the knee and then hold your foot. Don't hurt your elbow. Lengthen your spine, widen your chest. Keep looking to the right and breathe. Release. Now twist to the left. Cross your left foot over the right. Left knee up. Lengthen your spine. Do your variation. Twist and breathe. You have to actively twist. Twist all the organs, the whole rib cage. This is one of the most important postures. You should hold it longer. Release. Paschimottanasana. Extend your legs out. This is also a very important posture. So you should keep your knees bent and put your chest, shoulders, and knees together. If you have tight hamstrings, you should just grab your arms under and then go down like this. See, there's no space. It's not rounding. This is forward. If you're very flexible, then grab your big toes or your feet or heels and then straighten your legs, but not if you have to round your back. This would still be down. You push your heels forward. In Paschimottanasana, if you have your legs straight, you should be able to lift your heels off the floor. That's how much. And then extend the tailbone back, head forward. Your face should be touching your shins, no matter where you are, even if your knees are bent a lot. So the back of the neck is long, base of the spine, base of the skull is open. If you have your legs straight and you're stretching hard, heels off the floor, pull head towards your big toes. Stretch your big toes towards your head. Breathe down into the kidneys. Now release, come up. Put your hands behind you. Keep your legs straight. Lift your hips up. Point your toes to the floor, head back. Squeeze your butt. Release. Now extend your right leg, left foot to your thigh, Janu Shavasana. A. If you're flexible, heel right to the pubic bone, all the way in, and the right leg active. Turn to the right foot, reach up, and extend forward. Heart forward. Head down, extend the tailbone straight back. Keep your right leg active unless the knee is bent. Stretch. Now release, come up. Johnny B, lift your seat, shift forward and sit on your heel. Left heel is in between the sit bones. You may feel some pressure in your foot and pelvic floor. That's fine. Don't hurt your knee. Don't do it if it hurts your knee. Face the right foot, reach up, and again, extend forward. So this is the stretch variation. Heart forward. We'll do another one where you don't extend all the way forward. Now contract and relax the pelvic floor. Your right knee could be bent, but maybe straight if possible. Now release, come up. Switch your legs. A right foot on the left thigh. It could be all the way here. If you're more flexible, bring it in. Left leg active. Face your left foot. Reach up. And then extend. Heart forward. Head down. Cool. If you're comfortable enough, hamstrings are open, really stretch. Keep your left leg active, working. Breathe down into the kidneys. Release. Lift your seat. Shift forward. Sit on your right heel. Feel the heel pressing into the perineum or pelvic floor. And then face your left foot. And then again, extend. Stretch out over your left leg. Tailbone extending back. Contract and relax the pelvic floor a few times. Squeeze hard and then release all the way. Now release, come up. Massage your knees a little bit vigorously. You can slap them also. Now Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. So you might have your knees might be up. You can put your feet out here. If you're less flexible, keep your feet out further and you can put your hands behind you to lengthen your spine. If you can, bring your feet in all the way. And then you can still have your hands behind you. If possible, hold your feet. And then open your feet up like a book. That will help your knees go down. And also press your feet together hard. Keep pressing your feet this direction to help send your knees towards the floor. And then notice where you are on your sit bones. So you can roll to the back of the sit bones and then the front of the sit bones. Just rock forward and backward a little bit. Keep pressing the outer edges of your feet together. See, the toes are open. Get used to that movement. You want to really be on the front of the sit bones, and then maybe you can extend forward. Eventually, your feet will touch your chest. You can walk your hands out in front. You can also round your back, hold the navel in, and get your head to your feet. So top of your head, crown chakra to the soles of your feet. You have to round your whole back. Pull the navel in. You can go between those two. Or come back on your sit bones and pull your big toes to your head or your feet to your chest. Release. We'll go back to what looks like Shavasana B. Extend your right leg. We're going to do Maha Mudra. So we're coming into the three very important mudras, even though they're also postures. Sit on your left heel if you can. So the difference between Maha Mudra and Shasana. Shasana is a stretch. Maha Mudra is an activation of the Shakti, the Kundalini at the base of the spine. So instead of, you don't want to round your back and you don't want to stretch forward, you want to straighten your spine. See, it's an arch in your back. And imagine that the energy is shooting up the spine. And then you apply the bandhas. So you know Mula Bandha is to squeeze the pelvic floor up. The chest comes up and the chin down. And you hold your big toe. If you, most of you all practice pranayama, I believe. So then you will exhale, inhale, and hold. When you hold your breath, squeeze the pelvic floor, chest up, chin down. See, I'm pulling on the big toe, lengthening the spine. And the right leg is strong. See, you can even lift the heel off the floor. So there's a lot of tension and pressure. If you know the exhale retention, you can do that also. Okay, just do it. Try it out a few times on your own. It's better to do that. Inhale, hold, apply the bandhas, and feel the energy. Close your eyes. Feel the energy moving up from the base of the spine all the way up. When you finish, observe. And then switch. Okay, sit on your right heel, extend your left leg. If you do these and you don't take the time to observe, I don't think it'll work as well. Okay, face your left leg, hold your big toe so the spine is straight. The leg is eventually straight, hopefully now. Arms are straight, everything is straight. Chest up, pelvic floor, chin down. Either retain your breath in or out if you know how. When you finish, close your eyes, watch. Now, if you have lotus, do lotus. You can keep your knees wide if you need to. Just do a wide lotus. If you can, if you don't have any knee pain and it's easy, then bring your knees closer. Then you can reach around and get your big toes. You can also just hold your elbows like this. If you want to get your big toes, you might have to lean forward. See? If you're here and you can't reach them, lean forward a lot, maybe all the way. Then you'll find your toes, and then you can come back up so your back might be arching. Just try that. Bound lotus. And then Mahabandha, just like in pranayama. You can keep your arms straight. So there's some energy, strength in your arms that braces the rib cage and those muscles. And then exhale all the way, squeeze all the air out. Inhale and hold. Apply the bandhas. Squeeze the pelvic floor, chest up, chin down, keep watching. Now exhale all the way. Hold out if you like. Apply the locks. Release the locks and slowly inhale. There should not be any sound when you inhale. Try that a few times on your own. Inhale, hold, apply the locks. Keep watching. Control the inhale. Now Mahaveda. You can do this. Remember, if you have spinal problems like compression, nerve compression especially, you should probably avoid this. And don't do it too hard. But you can just lift and then hit your sit bones on the floor. Maybe 3 to 5 times. And then just observe. That's all. This will awaken the Shakti at the base of the spine. Now, try this. Okay, if you have lotus, you can put your hands through the holes like this. I'll show you. See? You have to be either really dry or really wet, or your skin will get stuck. You can do that. You have to get your hands through all the way above the elbows in order to bend. Obviously, bend up. Another thing you can do if you can't do that is just hold around your legs like this, around your lotus, and balance on your sit bones. Just something to try. And then from there, you can either, if you have this one, you can rock up into Kukutasana. Be careful. And so you're on your hands. Or just put your hands on either side. near your knees and lift everything up. Lift your seat higher, 1 inch higher. Squeeze everything. Another ½ inch. And release. Massage your legs, just your knees a little bit. I'll show you the very last pose that we'll do is Shavasana. And right now, it should probably be pretty easy, or easier than usual because of all the other postures. And this is an excellent posture for meditation once it becomes stable. So you can put your one heel right in front of the pubic bone. And so this is, or rotate the whole calf out. Because see, the heel is pointing up. So it's not like this, but eventually the heel has to point up. That's a rotation of the lower leg. Don't worry about it too much. And then you bring the next one right in front of it. So the next heel is in the same line. See, the heel is right in the center of the body. Heel. Eventually, both heels. And then put this heel on top of the other one. So now they're both in the center. Then the last part is you have to pull this toes through here and push these toes down. Now, sometimes that will be a lot easier if you lean forward a little bit and then push that through. Right? And then it's very stable. So in the end, the heel is pointing up and right in the center. And these toes are tucked under. You kind of have to pull your seat out from under you. Make sure you're on the front edge of your sit bones. Just try it and then concentrate. Close your eyes and sense the inner body here. Maybe you can sense the central channel from the pelvic floor all the way up to the 6th chakra. And then release. So you could try that the next time you meditate. Try it for the whole time, or maybe just 5 minutes. Okay, lay down for Shavasana, final relaxation. Just take a couple of minutes to relax your whole body. Make sure you're comfortable, and then feel the whole body sinking down into the floor. Relax your left hand, arm, and shoulder. Left foot, leg, thigh, and hip. Relax. Whole left side. Relax your right hand, arm, and shoulder. Right foot, leg, thigh, and hip. Whole right side, relax. sacrum, whole pelvis relaxed. The spine, lower back, every vertebrae loose. Middle back, upper back, neck, head heavy, scalp and face relaxed. Throat, chest, abdomen relaxed. The pelvic organs relaxed. Intestines, kidneys, right kidney, left kidney, the liver and gallbladder on the right side relaxed. Stomach, spleen, and pancreas on the left relaxed. The lungs, right lung, left lung. The heart relaxed. We remember and honor the purpose of yoga, which is self-realization. To be established in the Supreme Self. The nature of the Supreme Self is consciousness, ultimate truth and bliss. Eternal, unaffected, unborn and undying. May all beings everywhere be at peace, be established in the Supreme Self. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.